Hello, my name is Melinda Grace Smith, and I have a question. And the question is, if you were a billionaire, what would you do? How would you spend your time? What would your lifestyle look like? What kind of people would you spend your time with? What activities would you do? The list goes on. Describe it, share it, think about it, marinate in it, in the creativity of of abilities and capabilities and choices that come open and available to you. When I answer this question personally, I get into the details of what my dance career would be like, what my lifestyle and travel would look like, what my hobbies would be, my relationships with my family and with friends, how that would look, who would I still keep around, how would I behave on a regular basis, would I hire more people to assist my way of life? Or would I find myself giving back more? What action or inaction would my life look like with this tool that helps you create more in your life? It helps you sift and sort through the expansion of what is. So as I identify and make those lists and explore what those goals are and everything, the bottom line is, and I've kind of illustrated some of that, is choices. And when you think of that loaded question, what would you do if you won the lottery? What would you do if you had $1 million? What would you do if you had $1 billion? What would you do if money was not an option? How would you live if you had financial freedom? And the emphasis on the word freedom is what I want you guys to take in. So people think, with that question, it has prompted you to believe that with $1 billion, then I can have freedom. And I don't believe that. I believe that you can have freedom today, and behaving in a way that supports the freedom will provide you the financial freedom that you had been looking for. If that lifestyle of freedom leads you to choices and experiences that bring you $1 billion, then that's the pairing there. And just like the question starts off with $1 billion or $1 million, or what does financial freedom look like to you? And it's different from every single person. Not everyone wants the same things. $75,000 a year may be the financial freedom to someone. $300,000 a year may be the financial freedom to someone else. $7 billion a year may be the financial freedom to another person. So the numbers isn't really the question. I want you to try to think about what it feels like to feel freedom, to live a life that is liberating and calm and exciting and eventful and optimistic and passionate, and that propels you forward with growth and expansion. That is all a part of a lifestyle that is what we call luxurious or free. Non-resistant, not stressful. Serenity is a proper word, because serenity means peaceful or untroubled. So when you are feeling serene, you are feeling freedom. And when you are doing, experiencing, thinking, choosing, doing, or not doing stuff in life that brings you the feeling of serenity, you have become free, and you're expressing that freedom. So I have decided, you know what would be really fun and freeing or liberating is having an online business. Well, how do I want to start that? What feels good to me right now? Well, let's share the fact that I'm going to go through this process. And what is this process? Step one for me right now in this moment is to share my video content that I already have. Let's clean it out. I have countless videos of dances, of hairstyles, of shopping, of funny things that I've memorized, different voices that I try to produce or portray. So sharing that is my first step, getting it already out there. And then I can generate new video content that is with the intention of a how-to, to teach you some of the fun, silly things that I already do that you have already seen. So it's like you've seen a taste of the past or a finished product, and now I'm going to work you through the step-by-step process through video courses of how to do these fun things that you might genuinely want to learn how to do, because once you feel comfortable and confident in those skills, then you become a freer version of yourself. You become a new defining factor of who you are, because it is the freedom of your choice to choose who you want to be. And if there's a new skill you would like to learn, like for example, I've explained that I would love to surf someday, then I'm going to be working with someone about improving my ability to swim, working with someone who knows how to surf after I feel the confidence of being able to survive epic waves, and have a lot of fun with that, and choosing when to do it and how to do it is the beauty of the freedom. That's the luxury. That's the lifestyle that people believe money buys. But if you start to behave and act in a way that is in harmony with your beliefs and with what feels right and what resonates with you, then you become free from anything that's holding you back. And then you start to open up those doors of opportunities to bring wealth into your life, bringing abundance into your life, bringing in more choices into your life, which is exhilarating, which is what life has to give you. And some people have not tapped into that, who want to tap into that. That's the thing. You have people here on this planet Earth that want to do things, but they haven't done anything about it yet. I have done that too. I have also been a victim of inaction or indecisiveness or overwhelmed with information, and you end up not making a decision. Those all could be classified as excuses. If you come up with an idea and your initial response is to be resistant against doing that, be like, I could do this, but that's not really sounding very good, then that's your answer. It's not sounding very good. Listen to something else. There's a silent T in the word listen, and I always tell people, can you hear it? Because just taking a moment to pause to truly listen helps quiet your mind. And then whenever you're talking to someone and they tell you, hey, listen, it's kind of a fun trigger word for me to help stop my mind from creating a rebuttal as someone is speaking to me. Okay, so when you're having a conversation and you are listening to somebody else's feedback or participation in that conversation. Truly listen. Do not formulate an opinion or a response until everything has been said and there is silence in between the two people speaking. You will be amazed at what you say or what you don't say. I have a dear friend. Her name is Samantha, brilliant young person. She likes to use the word WAIT as an acronym. WAIT stands for Why Am I Talking? And I learned this from her, and it totally goes alongside with listen to the silent T in the word listen. Getting us to pause so that we can properly respond versus react. So yes, I am here today to inform you that a great change has occurred. And I look forward to having you participate along with me and communicating with me about some of the wonderful things that you have decided to do, to take action on. And one thing that I have learned about myself, and this isn't for everybody, but maybe this applies to you as well. I feel that when I talk to somebody else about what I'm going to do or what I will achieve, it helps create a unit of measure. The accountability and the goal setting helps you see your progress, helps create a sense of achievement, which is fulfilling and satisfying, which are positive emotions. And when you reflect on their satisfaction with where you are, in addition to great eagerness to where you're going, then you have the power of gratitude for where you are, and then the passion of the anticipation and the excitement of where you're going. And there's never a finish line, is one thing that you have to remember, because once you check the box of whatever that accomplishment is, by the time that you get there through your life's journey and situation and experiences, you will learn and develop a new desire or a new version of that thing. Yes, you'll check the box and you'll bask in the glory, but then you will later decide that, well, this is great, but I wonder what happens when I do this. And then you're constantly growing and constantly expanding. So keep that in mind, that it's okay to pause and it's okay to grow, because both are inevitable. So just be free with your thoughts, with your choices, you don't have to be anything, and you have so much within you that you hadn't even explored yet. It's such fun to explore that. Like I have the itching curiosity to see what else I can produce, what else I can create, what else I can share, what else I can learn, what else we can discover together. So that's why getting in touch with the public is such a wonderful thing in this way. So I'm showing what was, creating new things, and sharing the process as I grow. Till next time, and I'll tell you more about my blue light blocking goggles in a health video in the future. Peace out.